Headlines of this bulletin: State President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc and leaders of some central ministry centers visited and offered Chol Chnam Thmay traditional death wishes of Khmer minority people at Khmer Theravada Buddhism Institute in Cần Thơ City. Cần Thơ City solemnly held the inauguration of Hùng King's Temple. The opening of the Vnese minorities traditional music instrument exhibition at Cần Thơ Museum. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On April 7th morning, State President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc and leaders of some central ministry sectors came to visit and offer Chol Chnam Thmay traditional death wishes of Khmer minority people at Khmer Theravada Institute in Cần Thơ City. Accompanying the State President were party central members, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation Lê Quang Mạnh, Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường. Superior Buddhist Đào Như, member of the Presidium of Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee, Vice Chairman of Vietnam Buddhism Center, Chief Academician of Khmer Theravada Institute at Dutch. Khmer Theravada Buddhism Institute was founded in 2006 and is one of 4 institutes of Vietnam Buddhism Center and is Vietnam's first institute that trains Buddhism bachelors, creating conditions for improving people's knowledge, training talents, meeting expectations of Khmer nuns and people in the southern region. Representing party leaders, State President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc respectfully extended warm regards and best wishes to Khmer Buddhist nuns and monks and people. The State President asserted that in the past time, when the nation faced many difficulties, especially the sustaining COVID-19 epidemic, party and state leaders always paid special attention to minority people. From then, life of minority people has been improved, and the national solidarity has been consolidated and boosted. On the occasion of Chol Chnam Thmay Traditional Day 2022, State President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc presented meaningful gifts to dignitaries and trainees of Khmer Theravada Institute, wisdom, new successes, peace and happiness in the new year. State President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc also hoped that Khmer nuns, monks and people would unite and trust in the party and the authority. The Minority Affairs Board, Vietnam Fatherland Front, and Labor and Vnese and Social Affairs Department of the city on April 6 visited and offered gifts to poor households and prestigious people, policy classified families in Hùng Open Street on the traditional date of Chol Chnam Thmay 2022. The delegation offered health regards and wished Khmer policy classified families, retired cadres, a happy traditional date. On this occasion, the delegation presented gifts to 39 policy classified families, retired cadres, and prestigious Khmer people. Each gift is valued at 500,000 Vietnam dong in cash. On April 6 evening on the 6th of lunar March, Cần Thơ City solemnly held the inauguration of Hùng King's Temple. This is a major cultural project of Cần Thơ City and the nation that has important historical meaning. Coming to attend and catch the inauguration ribbon were State President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, former leaders and leaders of the state Hồ Chí Minh, Cần Thơ, and representatives of intellectuals and classes of people. Cần Thơ City Hùng King's Temple was constructed on June 18, 2019 under the area of 4 hectares in area number 7, Bình Thủy Upper District. The project has a total investment cost of nearly 130 billion Vietnam dong with the support of Văn Phú Investment Trust Company, mobilized by former Politburo member, former National Assembly Chairwoman Nguyễn Thị Kim Ngân. The temple shows gratitude and respect towards ancestors and contributes to retaining the nation's nice cultural traditions, especially meets the religious demand of the majority of people of Cần Thơ and Mekong region as a whole. The belief in worshipping Hùng Kings, an intangible cultural heritage of humankind that has been recognized by UNESCO, has become the deep cultural identity of Vietnamese people. The project of Hùng King's Temple has stations including the main places for worshipping, organizing rites, managing house, court. The highlight of the project is the main shrine that has the symbol of a bronze drum. Hùng King's Temple opens on April 7th to serve the worship in demand of people nationwide. On April 7th morning, the Culture, Sports and Tourism Ministry and Cần Thơ City People's Committee totally held the opening of the Vietnamese minorities traditional music instrument exhibition at Cần Thơ Museum. Attending the opening were Deputy Minister of Culture, Sports and Tourism Đoàn Văn Việt, leaders of Cần Thơ City and delegates from certain regional provinces and cities. The exhibition takes place from April 7th to 11th. This activity is within the framework of the 3rd National Amateur Singing Festival 2022 in Cần Thơ City to introduce people and friends at home and abroad the diverse and distinguished music instruments of Vietnamese minorities that contribute to Vietnam's advanced culture imbued with national identities. It is also the chance for exchanging experiences in the process of artistic creation. At the exhibition, there are 100 photos and more than 200 documents, artifacts on spiritual and material life of minorities across the nation. After the Amateur Singing Festival had opened, the Amateur Singing Space was then opened. This activity is totally held by the Grassroots Culture Department under the Culture, Sports and Tourism Ministry and Cần Thơ City's Culture, Sports and Tourism Department. The amateur singing activity has the participation of 21 provinces and cities in the southern region. Each locality is allocated around 40 square meters, which are designed in the style of southern architecture. This is the space for displaying music instruments, performing costumes, documents of composers, artisans, along with the process of founding and developing the amateur singing acts. Within the framework of the 3rd National Level Amateur Singing Festival, the 9th Southern Folk Competition 2022 kicked off on April 7th morning. This year's competition has the participation of 31 units from 9 southern provinces and 9 districts of Cần Thơ City. More than 170 artisans from localities and units joined the competition with nearly 100 kinds of cakes. The competition aims to have businesses, individuals introduce and advertise their products. This is also the chance for classes of people to taste different types of cakes, witness how to make cakes, get to understand the cuisine culture of the southern region and other regions. The competition takes place from April 7th to 9th and will be reviewed and rewarded on April 11th morning. In other news, coming to attend and deliver guidance at the open conference of the Executive Board of Cái Răng Upper District Party Committee to review the implementation of tasks in the first quarter and outline tasks for the second quarter convened on April 7th morning. Permanent member cum standing vice chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Dương Tấn Hiển suggested Cái Răng Upper District will carry out the building of the party and the political system. Vice Chairman Dương Tấn Hiển also noted the locality to continue well carrying out solutions for developing the social economy, which boosts solutions to attract investment sources, create conditions for businesses, outlines budgetary collection solutions, strengthens state management tasks in land planning, managing and using, and boosts the decoration management of other disciplines, builds urban civilized culture, and speeds up environmental protection. In the first quarter of 2022, the party committee of the district finished criticizing and self-criticizing teams and individuals. Party member of mission task accomplished over 46% of the plan, and supervision task was regularly done. Operations of mass mobilization system, fatherland front, and organizations had active changes. The economy continued growing and economic structure went on the right track. Political security, social safety order in the district were upheld. And now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Cần Thơ News. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, canthtv.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.